Alright, so growing up in Queens, especially on Roosevelt Avenue, where there's a huge Mexican community and culture, I've eaten a lot of tacos, especially cecina, and I love it. It's so fucking good. But the thing about cecina tacos, it's so fucking good. Alright guys, taco review number 3. Let's fucking do it. Very excited. I've been trying to come here for a minute now. Yeah, let's check it out. Alright guys, so I'm here at the Long Island City Piers, 48th Avenue and Vernon Boulevard. Right in the corner, this place is called Los Tacos City Habanero. It's another food truck. You can't miss it. It's bright orange. It's right in the corner of 48th Street and Vernon Boulevard. I got a cecina taco. Everyone knows the rules. 1 bite, score from 1 through 10. I got it right here. I don't know if you can see. Always add the lime, guys. Always. Never skimp out on the fucking limes. They come with it for a reason. Well, I mean, just looking at it, I like the fact that there's onions on it, cilantro, and guacamole. All right, here we go. 1 bite. Cecina taco from, what's it called again? Taco City? I'll repeat the name. All right, 1 bite. Make it count. It's fucking good. Sorry, I was really enjoying that. That cecina is so fucking tender. Oh man, that's good. Boy, this is gonna be a tough one. I need another bite. Sorry, I can't. It's good. I need another bite. I know I'm breaking the rules, but I need another bite. It was fucking good. Fuck. Those onions also like perfect fucking crunch. $7.3. 7.3. Yeah. 100% 7.3. That's a solid fucking score. This is a good taco. That raw cilantro and those raw white onions really like. And you know that guacamole is good when it's like not pureed. Like you see like chunks. See chunks of avocado in it. Like that's so fucking good. 7.3 guys. Corner of 48th Avenue and Vernon Boulevard, Los Tacos City Habanero. Check it out. I was talking to the guy. They have a restaurant. Their food trucks here. They have their restaurant in Brooklyn. He said it's on Grand Avenue. I don't know the exact address, but go check them out. If you're in Brooklyn, check out that location. If you're in Queens, come to their food truck. Grab yourself a tacos, grab 3 tacos, and just walk yourself to the piers And I mean, that's a fucking perfect date right there. Fucking do that. But yeah, 7.3, solid fucking taco. I want another bite. Again, if you guys know any taco spots in New York City, I don't give a fuck. It's the Bronx or Staten Island. I'm willing to take that drive. I'm willing to take that journey. Let me know, and I'll go fucking do it. Because this is my life now. I'm gonna eat tacos all summer long, and maybe even in the winter. Who knows? But yeah, go check them out, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. My link, everything will be down below in the description. Yeah, tacos for life. Have a good day, guys. But the thing about Cecina tacos, it's so fucking good that, like, I would ask the taco ladies, the taco guys, I'd be like, what is Cecina? And they all give me the same response. They all give me the same answer. They're like it's salted beef, carne salada. They say carne salada, and it's like, is it salted beef or salty beef? I don't know. And it's like I've cooked plenty of steaks in my life, professionally, like at restaurants in Manhattan, and no matter like what steak I cook, no matter how thin it is, like whether it's a skirt steak or a hanger steak, like it never tastes like Cecina. So I'm just like, is it a cured piece of meat? Like, I don't know. And then one day I was at a Mexican market, and behind the butcher's glass there was the cecina there, raw. It wasn't cooked, and it had like this grayish pink color, and I was like, it has to be cured or something. So I did a little bit of research. Correct me if I'm wrong. It took like 5 minutes to like kind of just Google it. But cecina goes all the way back to the Aztecs, where in order to preserve their meat, whether not necessarily just beef, whether it'd be like deer meat or rabbit meat, whatever they can hunt and gather, in order to preserve it, they would cut up the meat and lay it out on the sun for it to dry, and which makes sense because there's a lot of cultures who do that. I mean, bacalhau is Portuguese for cod, but in the culinary world, bacalhau is a salted, dried cod, and it's used mostly in Portugal and Spain. In Italy, they have prosciutto, where they get a pig's hind leg, the entire leg, and then they salt it for a few weeks, and then they rinse off the meat, and then they hang it to dry for months or fucking a couple of years. And so that's what the Italians do. In Japan, they have, what's it called? They have katsubushi or katsuboshi. I don't know how it's pronounced. But so in Japan, they get the tuna loin, the leanest part of the tuna, and then they smoke it, they ferment it, and then they like let it hang and dry for like months until it gets so hard it looks like a piece of wood. And it's hard like a piece of wood, like it's hard as fuck. Like you can crack someone's fucking head with some katsubushi. Like that's how hard it is, and it looks like a piece of wood. And then they shave it onto like their fucking miso soup or whatever. I don't know what they shave it to make dashi. But we're not talking about Japan today. We're talking about Mexico. So the Aztecs lay out their meat, let it dry in the sun in order to preserve it. And then it wasn't until the 19th century, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't until the 19th century where the Mexican people took that technique and elevated it. They elevated it to where, and is this town is called, give me a second, Yekapitzla. It's a town in central Mexico where they claim they're the ones who originated the cecina. They the ones who like distributed it. They're basically the first ones to put it out in the free market. They started distributing it. Yeca Pizza Mexico. And so they took that technique, they elevated it, and what they would do, they would get this top round. Top round is pretty much the like the ass and upper leg of the cow, and it's huge. It's like at least 20 pounds, if not more. It's a huge piece of meat, and then they slice it, but they keep rolling the meat. So they keep slicing it and keep rolling the top round until they get a thin, very thin piece of steak that's like really fucking long. They were talking about like 12 meters, which I don't know how long that is in feet, but 12 meters is long. So they lay out the meat, and then they salt it very lightly because it's so thin. They salt it, and then they lay it out in the sun, and they make sure the sun is like the sun. It's the hottest. It's the highest. How do you say it? They make sure that the sun is the highest in the sky that day, because that's necessarily when it's the hottest in that area. And then they lay it out, and then you can just see like that meat turn that grayish pinkish color I was talking about earlier. And it's fascinating. And like these are like it looks like sheets of just meat. It's just like, if you guys see like those those chefs making pasta, and then like the sleeves of pasta like over their arms, like that's how it looks like, but with fucking meat. So sorry vegans and vegetarians, I'm sorry for fucking saying this, but it looks fucking dope, and I don't really care what the fuck you think. Fuck you guys. And meat is great. So it looks like that, and then they lay it out in the sun to kind of dry out, and then to take that technique even higher, they elevate it even more. Right before cooking it, they slather the meat with butter. Well, they say manteca, but for me manteca means lard, pork fat, but I think they mean butter. I don't know. In Ecuador, manteca means pork fat. It means lard, but I'm pretty sure they use butter, melted butter. And then they just rub the meat right before cooking it, so it's not like dry. So I mean, that's crazy. They dehydrate the meat, and then they rehydrate it with fat, and then that's how they go and throw it on their planchas, on their flat tops, however they cook it, and it tastes fucking delicious. I mean, like that's pretty much the history of cecina that I just learned today, and that's why it's so delicious. So guys, check it out. If you're at a taco spot and they have cecina, give it a try. I mean, I don't know why, if you're from New York City and haven't had a cecina taco, I don't really understand that. But if you haven't, check it out. It's so fucking good. But yeah, so cecina tacos is where it's at.